Welcome back. Day 2. Hopefully the body feels good. Again, you've already done your 20-minute walk, or you're going to do it right after the session today. You got plenty of water on board, 100 ounces to 128 ounces. And then you got a good night's sleep last night. So, we're back on the mat. We're going to start in starfish again and continue opening up the body. Let's get started. We lay down, let our bodies relax on the ground, let the palms come out across from the shoulders. We'll open the legs up to a comfortable amount, and we're going to let out some air. Nice. Let that body relax into the ground. We'll be here just for a few more seconds. Breathe normal, in and out through the nose. And we're going to let all the air out one more time, just completely drain the lungs. And give a little shake to the body. Let's meet in child's pose. Child's pose from yesterday. We'll go over it a few more times. Big toes are touching behind you. The knees are open. And we crawl our arms straight out onto the mat, lowering the forehead and letting the body relax. Again, maybe you're right here and this is your perfect child's pose. Maybe you're actually right here, or maybe you got two fists stacked and you're relaxing your forehead, or on one, or you're already right here. No wrong answer. Any of those are fine. Breathe normal through the nose, in and out. Let's let out our air. And as we breathe in, we come to tabletop. We shake that out a little bit. And we're going to go through some cat-cow. Opening up the back. Remember from yesterday, we breathe out into cat. Chin comes to the chest, shoulders get pressed up, and the hips move towards the forehead for cat. We breathe in for cow, drop in the belly, arch the back, gaze up at the ceiling, and breathe in. Out for cat. In for cow. Out for cat. In for cow. Keep going on your own breath. Out as you go into cat. And as you go to cow. There we go. Just going through, following your own breath. That's what's choosing the pace. Just a couple more each. And let's shake that off. Excellent, excellent. We're going to put a little more twist on the spine. We're going to do what's called threading the needle. We're going to be in tabletop right here. And what happens is my left arm cuts through, palm up, and I put my left ear and my left cheek to the ground and try to relax. Once you've relaxed, come up and switch position. Now it comes under the other when we put the right ear and the right cheek to the ground. Wait for that body to relax. And we come up, we go to the other side. Now, let me give you another angle here. And also remember to let that breath out once you lay down. That'll help the body relax a bit. So from tabletop, we pass the arm under, palm up. We put the ear and the cheek to the ground. Let out the air. And once that body relaxes, it's the next side. Now you're doing this as best you can. If you're not getting the ear and cheek to the ground, no worries. You just imitate this as close as you can. It's all going to come around. It's all going to work great. Consistency over intensity. So don't worry about where you're at in these sessions. Faking it till we make it. There it is. Let's do one more each side. There we go. One under. Relax. Come back up and put the other one under. And we shake that off. All right. Again, it's about the spine. We're going to be in tabletop. Now let me show you this one. What we do is let me give you an angle on this one, a bit different angle again. So we're in tabletop. And this time, palms are right under the shoulders again. My right leg straightens and comes over. Only the big toe touches, and I look at my heel. Next side, my left leg straight back, comes over, big toe touches, and we look around at the heel. Nice. Keep it up. I'm going to give you another angle. Enjoy. Leg straight, comes over, big toe down, we look around. Next side, straight, comes over, big toe down, look at the foot. Keeping it going, switching when you feel it. Only the big toe touches, I turn and look at my heel. Straighten, bring over, turn and look at the heel. Let's keep this up. Taking that time, letting some air out. Couple more each. This opens up the spine. You'll feel this on the outer hip, or in the calves, or in the arms, or in the shoulders. No wrong place to feel that. We're just starting, so we're probably tight everywhere. No worries. One more. Excellent. Let's come back down to the back and keep it moving. So we're laying down. Let that air out. And we bring up a knee, pinch it in, let that down. Bring up the other knee, pinch that in, let that down. Now if you pull in your belly button a bit, you'll feel your abs assisting with this. That's the proper way to do it. Let it go down, pull the belly button in a bit, bring up the other leg, pinch the knee, and back down. We're gonna keep this up, pinch it deep, and some of us may have a stomach that doesn't allow us to bring it back as far. Fight against that, bring the leg back as far as you can. That stomach won't be a problem. Press right in. Pulling in that belly button and feeling your core's part in this. Keep it going, and notice I'm never really losing focus on my air. I'm making sure my blood's got plenty of oxygen in it. Really just focus on breathing out. Your body will pull the exact amount it needs in. Few more. And we shake that off. We're not done with the spine. We're sitting up straight. We bring the left foot over to the right side. Now remember, your back can be against a couch or a wall, and don't hesitate to use this hand to give you a little extra support. This will help you relax and get a better opener anyway. So let me give you another view to this. My feet are up. I bring my right to the outside of my left knee. I put my hand behind me and I turn into my bent leg. Once you feel that relax, switch sides. Foot on the opposing side of the knee, turn and square the shoulders. Once that relaxes, next side. Again, we're not going deep into any stretch. We're going in our comfort zone, right? Because we're not going to open any stretch by forcing it. We're going to open it by relaxing it. So don't go too far into it. Keep it comfortable. Nice. Switching. Once it relaxes, it's not about how hard we're trying to stretch. It's about how many times we went into the pose. And we open up again. Just letting our bodies know what we need them to do. We keep this going. Letting that air out, right? We keep going. One more each side. Make these turns comfortable. Only second day. Consistency over intensity. And shake that out. You can lay back. If that lower back needs to rest a bit, give that a little wiggle. And we're going to come up and we're going to open hamstrings, but a little differently. What we're going to do today is we're going to cross the legs for a hamstring opener. What that's going to look like is my feet are up, I cross my right over my left, and I reach forward and come down. We'll hold here for a bit to let that muscle just relax. Same rules before. If it helps you to put the hands behind you to support that back, or you have your back on a couch or the wall, perfect. Comfort zone is very important, especially at this stage. Let's take a few more seconds here. Now if you see, I get a little micro rock to my body, just a little micro walk. That way my legs are opening, but they also just not opening, they're learning to move while they're opening. And we bring the other one over. Come forward, lay down. Come up, we bring the other one over again and lay down. Letting that air out. One more comes over the other side and we lay it down again. Nice little rock. Three, two, one, and we shake that off. We've been sitting on our butts a little bit, so we're going to open it up in child's pose again. Give it a little break before we go into some more movements. So child's pose, the big toes are touching behind you, and you're going to be reaching out to the end of the mat. You might be on 2 fists, 1 fist. You might still be on your elbows, starting to work these out to drop the head. Wherever you're at is fine. Wherever you're at is fine. This is what you're going for, and you're getting as close to this, but still being comfortable. Let that air out. We'll be here another 10 seconds, letting that lower back breathe, open, and relax. And we come out of that into tabletop and we shake that out. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's give those quads and knees a bit of an opener. Let's come back to sitting on our heels. Now, let me give you a show. I'm sitting on my heels in perfect posture. If you can't do that, that's too much of a struggle. Come forward, take some of that pressure off, or hands on the knees and lean forward. Wherever you are is fine. This is what we're going for. Knees together, feet together, chest out, shoulders back, corset flexed appropriately. Letting that air out. We can start to roll that head left, roll that head right, roll that head left, and keep it going. Remember to drink water. If you get thirsty, keep that water bottle handy. 100 ounces, 128 ounces. That's where we're at every day with our water. 20-minute walk before or after the session every day. That's where we're at. That's the recipe. And shaking that off. All right. Give you another angle. We're going to open up quads and hamstrings at the same time. And now remember, that's might not be where you're feeling these, but don't worry, we're just starting, right? So wherever you're feeling it is fine. So we're going to sit on our butts. There we go, our feet are up. And now we're going to do our best, right? We're going to try to bring the foot back, lean on it. We can bring the other foot back, lean on it. Now, that foot might not be able to come back on its own. You might have to bring it back. You might have to reach for it and realize you can't bring it back. That's as far as you can bring it. And you got both hands on the ground and that's where you are. That's fine. This is fine. Bring the other one back best you can. Pull it. There we go. That's fine. You can be that tight. A lot of us are. And then we switch and we go back to the other side. Pull that back. Maybe we don't need the hands. Maybe it comes back on its own. Wherever you're at is fine. But we're going to keep moving. We don't go too deep into the stretching. This is a good idea to use your base hand. This is let you relax a little bit more. A little support in this move will go a long way. Got one hand on the ground. There it is. Take your time and don't overstretch. We're going to be doing it tomorrow too. It's consistency, not intensity. So don't worry about where you are. You're just trying your best to do this. Here we go. This hand supports me, making it nice and chill. I'm not trying to do more than I can. If I'm right here, I'm right here. That's all there is to it. We'll keep it moving. Let's give it another 10 seconds, shall we? Water when you need it. And if you feel yourself running out of breath from these, you're in good company. Plenty people are. Don't worry. Catch your breath if you need to. Take your drink if you need to. Push pause if you need to. This is your program. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's go back to tabletop. I'm going to give you another view here. We're going to get those Achilles. Those things you're walking on for 20 minutes every day. There you go. I'm going to give you a good angle here. We're in tabletop and we bring our foot up halfway to the other calf. So I'm halfway up the other calf. And I just lean back to open up my heel. My heel's not touching the ground. That opener is going to my Achilles heel. You might feel this in all kinds of spots though, but here's where we're going to be. Nice. Letting that open, giving it some time. Now I'm going to turn and show you the other foot, but you don't have to turn, you just have to switch feet. And we switch feet. This is what the other side looks like too, right? Heels up. My foot's right up against my calf, midway up. And I press back a little bit to open that heel. We're going to be here for just a bit. we switch. Give you another angle just so you know you're doing it properly. This is a good one. This is one we need. Opening up those Achilles heels. It's going to help with the walking. And we switch again. Letting those heels open up, letting those feet open up. And we switch again. And we switch again. There it is. Letting them open, letting them breathe. And we switch again. And we switch again. Here we go, there we go. And let's shake that off. In tabletop. Next, we're going to open up. I'll give you another angle here. Again, I'm just turning my mat to give you better angles. You just sit right there and do it from whatever position you're in. Nice. So we're on our butts again. We have our back to the wall or a sofa if we need to, or we have our hands behind us, just making us more comfortable. In fact, have a hand behind you if you don't have the wall. So let me show you how this will look from one side. My hands are behind me. My other comes over to touch my foot. And my other one comes over to touch my foot. And my other arm is always supporting me, right? We've seen these stretches. All the athletes are doing it. It can't be wrong. One hand supports, the other hand reaches. Letting those hip flexors, those hammies, that back, you could feel this anywhere. There is no wrong answer. Especially these first week or two. You don't know where you're going to feel it because we're all super tight. We keep going. Put another 10 seconds on this. We got one more after this. One more each side. And now we go to our last pose. All right, we lay on our backs, flat on your back. Breathe out. We'll bring our feet together under us, giving us butterfly legs. Let those relax open at the same time. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Give your shoulders and armpits this taste. And we're just going to be here for a bit, letting these open up. Anything gets too intense, close them up, let them breathe. Otherwise, hang out right here and let some air out. This is the last of it. Let that body relax. Be here just a little bit longer. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Every day is the recipe. Consistency over intensity. Go enjoy your walk if you didn't do it before this session. Keep drinking water, 100 to 128 ounces every day, and get yourself tired for a good night's sleep. I will see you tomorrow.